Okay, we've had a dwindling of numbers, but I just want to, I do have a few things to share with you, to let you know, some of it housekeeping announcements and a couple of other things as well. Let me start by introducing myself. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Saleemul Huq. I'm a senior fellow at the International Institute for Environment and Development, one of the organizers of this event, and also the director of a new International Center for Climate Change and Development in Bangladesh. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about the history of this event, for those of you who are not familiar with it. Can I just have a show of hands? How many of you are at the Development Climate Days for the first time? First-timers. Good number. And then more than one time. We don't have to go through numbers, but there's a fair number of old-timers here. Okay. So let me give you a little bit of the history of this. We started this in COP8 in Delhi. Originally, it was a one-day event that we started organizing to bring people together who worked on adaptation. In those days, adaptation was a new topic. Very few people worked in it. There were thousands of people working on mitigation, but a handful of us on adaptation. So we commandeered a venue, and we had a one-day event called Adaptation Day at the COP, and we did it as a one-day event for several times. We then expanded it to 2 days, the weekend in between, Saturday and Sunday. In those days, there weren't many other days. Now they have many different days, forest days, agriculture days, ocean days. There are many competing events, but when we started, there weren't that many. And the idea, and over time, the name we added adaptation and development, and then climate and development that we have now. And it's gone through various evolutions over time. Different partners have organized it with us, and we're very pleased this time to be partnering with the Red Cross, ODI, and CDKN. But I just want to say a few things about the culture of this event. The first one is that this is not the COP. Okay? The COP is taking place down the road. We are at Development Climate Days, and we are not the COP. So how are we not the COP? The first thing is we don't have to dress like with a tie and jump. We can wear jeans. It's a weekend event. You wear your weekend clothes. You come here to relax. Okay? And in the beginning, when I used to see people with a tie, I'd get a scissor and cut it off. But I'm being a bit relaxed now. I'm not enforcing that rule. The other difference between the COP and our event is that there's no hierarchy here. We're all here participants, equal, sharing with each other. And we will have some very senior people, the minister from Peru coming tomorrow afternoon, and the head of UNDP, Helen Clark, hopefully. But the minute they cross that door, the ministers and the head of UNDP outside that door, the minute they're in this door, they're just one of us. All right? And I'd like you to treat them as one of us. Ask them questions, provoke them. And I'll tell them that that's what they're going to receive from this audience. That's what we do at Development Climate Days. We provoke. We don't just sit and listen to people. The third difference between what we are and what the COP is, this is not about negotiations. We are not negotiating against each other. We are working together. It's about solidarity. It's about joining together. It's not about trade-offs and something I will give you, you will give me, I won't give you, you won't give me. It's nothing like that. It's all about we're going to give each other. We're going to help each other. And the most important and final one is about having fun. If you're not having fun here, then we're not doing our job. And so we'd love for you to have fun. I hope some of you took part in the air sculpture demonstration and went in the balloon. Some of us went in the balloon. We'll do it again tomorrow, and weather permitting, we'll have a bigger balloon, and more people can get into it. And I encourage everybody to get into the balloon and have some fun. We also have a very distinguished artist doing some art over there. Over the course of the next 2 days, he's going to be doing that. Jorge, is he around? Jorge? Would you like to just stand up and so people know who you are? Please give him a hand. He's done some lovely imaging there already. And then we will, as I said, we'll do the balloon again, or the art sculpture, not balloon, art sculpture. And then in the evening tomorrow we have a reception, which has been sponsored by Wetlands International. So after the high-level concluding event, we invite everybody to stay back for that. Those are my major announcements. I have now a very pleasurable duty to do, which is to announce the winner. There was a blog competition set up by CDKN, and they got a number of blog contributions, which were to tell my story of climate change, a personal story. And I'm very pleased to announce the winner. Her name is Carmen Carmano from Mexico. And she's written about how climate change is affecting our festival of Mexican festivals. And I'm going to read just a few lines from her excellent blog. They go as follows. I like eating food in season because it reconnects me with nature's cycles and the passing of time. I enjoy, for example, waiting to have mangoes in May and tangerine juice in winter. But not only fruits and vegetables, it also goes for festival meals. As much as I like eating in season this year, I noticed that the climate change is impacting our Mexican festivals. How? The rain is changing, and it has modified our celebrations. And then she goes on to describe exactly how that has happened. It's a very touching, very moving piece. I think CDKN will be putting it up on the website, and we will be letting Carmen know that she has won. And so please do have a look at it when it's up on the website. I have a second announcement. There was a second competition, which was for sound art. Not quite sure what sound art is, but it was for sound art. And there are two winners, and I'm very pleased to announce them again. I think we may have another slide for them. The first one is on rising sea levels from Daniel Quaranta from Argentina. And the second one is on zero poverty, zero emissions by Jaime Reis from Portugal. So I'd like you all to give them a hand. We will be putting up on the website. Please do have a look at them and spread the word. Let other people know about it as well. So those are my announcements. I think we're done for the day as far as I'm concerned, unless, Karina, do you have anything? Nothing? Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock?
8 a.m. is the new opportunity to see the lighter than air sculpture if you want to go inside.
8 a.m. Will it be hot enough?
Sorry?
Will it be hot enough at 8?
Weather permitting, it may even lift off the ground. Thank you. Between 8 and 9, if you want to experience the lighter than air sculpture, either seeing it or getting inside, it's really mind-opening, especially if you go inside. Thomas has been very, very kind to let the community self-organize, and they are unstoppably in fire.
Excellent.
We don't know if more will happen, but more can happen. Thomas, anything to add? Good. 8 to 9, and then at 9 we begin.
Excellent. So, I recommend it highly. We had a great time inside the sculpture today, and I'm going to go do it again tomorrow. So I recommend everybody else do it as well. We must all be there. Get a selfie of yourself inside. Okay. That's it from my side. I think that's it for this evening. See you tomorrow morning, 8 to 9, to go into the sculpture. 9 o'clock we'll start our proceedings. Tomorrow afternoon we end with a high-level session, and then after that we have a reception to which everybody is invited to enjoy. You all know, for those of you who are veterans of the COPs, that Saturday nights is the NGO party night. I just received a message saying that the venue has changed, so make sure you have the right venue if you're going to the NGO party tonight, which starts at 9 p.m. Thank you very much, and have a nice evening. See you tomorrow.